Hello, I am Nishant and in this tutorial we will use the HDFS file view to store data files of truck driver statistics. We will implement Hive queries to analyze, process and filter that data. Hive provides a SQL-like interface to data stored in SDP. Here we have two datasets, driver and timesheet. As you can see, the driver dataset contains list of name of drivers, SSN, names, location, wage plan, and the timesheet data contain time and miles logged in for each week for each drivers. Now we are going to upload the dataset into HDFS. First, open the Hue file browser and create a new directory demo. Click on the directory and click on the directory and it will create a directory for you. You just need to enter the name of the directory. I have already created a directory named demo and uploaded the drivers dataset. Now we can upload the timesheet dataset by going in the file browse and just pull the timesheet dataset and drop in the demo directory. You can see the timesheet dataset got uploaded. Next, we have to create a table called temp drivers. For that, we need to open the Hive query editor. So we went and we have already wrote a query to create a table temp drivers and click on execute. As the query got executed, we can see a table temp drivers got created here. This table is empty. Now we have to populate this table with data. That is, we have already written a query to populate the data into the table from the dataset that we just uploaded in the Hue file browser. So here is the path of the dataset, user cloudera demo drivers.csv. We execute the query and now we can check the table temp drivers using a select query. Select asterisk from temp underscore drivers limit 100. As we execute, the query got executed, we can see in the results the table temp drivers got populated. Next, we will create another table with 6 columns. We will create a table drivers with 6 columns. So we have already wrote a query to create the table. So in this query you can see we have 6 fields. That is driver ID, name, SSN, location, certified, wage plan. So the query got executed and now we need to populate this table. So for populating this table we are going to extract the data from the temp drivers and copy it into the driver table. So we have already got query to do this job. As you can see in this query, we are inserting data into the table. We are inserting in the data into the table drivers. Here the 6 regex calls are going to extract driver ID, name, SSN, location, certified, wage plan from the temp underscore driver table. This query will take some time to execute. Now this query got executed. Now we check the table, select asterisk from drivers. You can go and check the results. Here you can see the driver table got populated correctly with driver name, driver SSN, driver location, driver certified or not, or a wage plan. Similarly, we will create a table temp timesheet. We have already wrote a query for that. So a table called temp timesheet got created, we can see in the database tables. Now we have to populate this table from the dataset timesheet that we uploaded in the Hue file browser. Here you can see the path of the dataset that we uploaded, user Cloudera demo timesheet. As we execute the query, it got the temp underscore timesheet table got populated, and we can check it using a select query. Select asterisk from temp underscore timesheet limit 100. We can see the results of the temp underscore timesheet table, and we can see that it table got populated with data. Now we are going to create another table timesheet which will have 4 columns: driver ID, week, hours logged in, and miles logged in. We have already created the query for it. In this table you can see driver ID, week, hours logged in, and miles logged in. That query got executed and a table timesheet got created. We can see the columns that got created: driver ID, week, hours logged in, and miles logged in. Now as this table is empty, we need to populate this table. We are going to insert the data into the table timesheet from temp underscore timesheet table using the same regex extract. We have already created the query for this. This is our query, and you can see we have used the same regex extract here. So this query will take some time to get executed. The query got executed, and now we need to check the table check the table timesheet if it got populated correctly. So select asterisk from timesheet limit 100. Here we can see the table timesheet got populated correctly with timesheet week, timesheet hours logged in, and the miles logged in. Now we have to group the data by driver ID so we can find the sum of hours and miles logged in score for an year. So we have already wrote a query for the same. In this query you can see we are taking sum of hour logged in and sum of miles logged in and have grouped by driver ID. Now we can check the result of the query. The column C1 denotes the summation of hours logged in, and the column C2 denotes the summation of miles logged in. Now we have to create a query to join the driver ID, name, hours logged in and miles logged in. Now we have to create query to join the driver ID, name, hours logged in and miles logged in. Now taking the previous query and join it with the driver's record to get final table which will have driver ID, name, the sum of hours and miles logged in. So we have already created the query for the same. You can see here the select query and the join of the two tables. The query got executed and we can see the result, the driver ID, name and the corresponding total hours and total miles. This is the end of the tutorial. Thank you.